The countdown is on. Tomorrow from 6 a.m. we're beginning the conversation. But of course, our broadcast has been possible because of one of the partners joining me in the studio this morning, Newmont Ghana. And I have Adiki Ayitevi, who's Senior Director, Communications and External Relations, Newmont Africa, as well as Samuel Osei, Communications Specialist, Newmont Ghana, joining me. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for the collaboration with JoyNews.
It was our pleasure.
A lot of people enjoy the broadcasts. It's very convenient. You can sit in your home and just enjoy the show on TV. Yeah. But I think it would be appropriate for you to tell us a bit about Newmont.
So Newmont is a gold mining company, and we operate out of New Ibrahim, so Achim mine, and then we also have a mine in Kenya called the Afo mine. With Afo, we've been in operation since 2006, so probably about 12 years. And with Achim, we went into commercial production in 2013. Okay. And we focus on creating value and improving lives through sustainable and responsible mining. That is what our goal and our purpose is as a company.
Okay, so did you bring some gold this morning?
Probably next time we need to talk about that.
But let's talk about our partnership with you with this National Science and Maths Quiz, the 2018 edition. What does it mean to Newmont to be part of this coverage?
I think for us, we believe that as a mining company, we should be creating value for our stakeholders. We also should be using the platforms that we have and the skills and I guess the resource that we have to support promoting education, which is one of our focus areas. So once we were approached, we thought that this was something that we needed to support, and it also aligns with the company's goal of supporting and promoting the SDGs, and one of the SDGs that we work on is quality education, and this aligns with that. So we thought supporting this helps build leadership and also helps make sure that we are grooming the young ones to get into roles that help grow Ghana.
Samuel, I know you do a lot of work on the ground, particularly in the places where you operate. Can you share with us a few things that you've been doing?
Right, so just like Adiki said, we are focused on creating value and improving lives through sustainable and responsible mining. And so what we've been doing, particularly in the area of education, is that in our communities, we have two development foundations, one in Achim, one in Ahafo. And there are various thematic areas where we try to build sustainable development for the people. One of them is education, where we provide scholarships at all levels to people within our communities, just so we can build their capacities. Because the thing is, we need to contribute to raising the next generation of leaders. And part of it is capacity building, talent building, and this we've been doing for a while. Currently, we provided over 10,000 scholarships to people at all levels of education in the catchment areas. And so when you approach that, it's basically aligned with that kind of effort and the initiatives that we've been doing.
Except that this time you're going out of the communities.
Exactly.
Where you operate. Okay. So have you been following the National Science Maths Quiz? Obviously, yes.
Yes.
And Adiki shared with me, just before we came on air, your school didn't.
Well, it was for this time round. Next year, we are going to come all guns blazing.
But it's been 25 years, and no girls' school has won this competition. When would it happen?
And I think for me, that's a cause for worry. As a company, one of our values is promoting inclusion. And I think globally, we recognize that inclusion brings diversity, and it also helps bring a different approach to the mix and drives business growth. And to see that we've been doing this 25 years and no girls' school has been able to progress, I think requires that we probably need to take a different approach and do something different to get them at the finals so that we can see others. I think then it sets an example for others to see that it's possible for a woman to get that far. And for me, that's where the worry is.
But I think that, so I was going to just say that you're Wesley Girls, you go really, you've been to the finals before, but we don't see you. But this year, you actually were kicked out really early.
Well, I think that was unfortunate, but that doesn't mean that the girls did not put in their best. I do know that they put in a lot of effort. And sometimes I say that, Wesley Girls is a great school, and it has great students who've gone far. And sometimes it's also good to give the opportunity to other people. So you can look at it from that perspective too.
But I think that it's only a matter of time, and we'll have a female school winning, because if you come to industry, particularly like mining, where it's largely a male-dominated area, we have a lot of women making strides. You go to Achim Mine, a chief mining engineer, Efiaba,
we've been celebrating her on TV.
You know, they are doing very well. And there are a lot of women really doing very well in the sciences. So, I mean, this is a competition, and I believe that it's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time.
And we have another school other than Wesley Girls.
Yeah, of course. We saw Krobo Girls come really far as well. But we've seen other schools that are not so, you know, usually in the past, when you talk about National Science and Maths players, you'll be naming just some particular schools. But we've seen other schools come very far in this particular contest. West Africa is in the finals. Nobody thought they could kick out the defending champions.
But I think that is good.
Yes.
It's always good to get people, I mean, for other people to get the opportunity. So for me, it's always about that role modeling. Others seeing that if somebody like me has made it, then what stops me from making it? And I mean, people come from diverse backgrounds. I think it's good that everybody else has the opportunity.
So in wrapping up, how would we end this conversation? What assurances would Newmont Ghana give to our viewers?
I think for us, one key thing, I'll make my point, I think Samuel can also talk, is the fact that it's important for mining companies and I think generally businesses to be able to give their quota towards social development. And as a company for us, it's important that we support government effort and I think other stakeholders' effort to develop education and to make sure that education is accessible to all and others can see what people are doing. So broadcasting this, I think, goes into our host communities, goes into other communities so that people can see that it is possible for others, somebody just like me, to make it to that level. It's not left to the Wesley Girls alone or to the Infant Spins or to the Adesadels. So if I see that example, for me, it's an assurance that there are other people there who are being motivated to put in their best to also reach that level.
Yeah. Samuel, would we see Nungwa next year?
Oh yeah, Nungwa Secondary School is coming, and we are going to win next time around. We will kick out Wesley Girls.
Good luck. I wish you all good luck.
But the three schools, finally, okay, maybe you might want to add something to what Tadiki said.
Well, yeah, basically the thing is that, as I said, for us, you know, the focus is that at the end of the day, you are mining, but you want to see that through mining, somebody's life is improved. Through mining, a certain value is created for the people. And so, like Adiki mentioned, it's just time that mining companies also come on board to support very important sectors of our economy. We are already doing that, but I believe there are more opportunities for us to do, and that's why we are coming on board to support something as critical as science and maths education, and we believe that the future can only get better.
Yeah, and we would like to also wish the competitors all the best. Good luck in your finals, and may the best come on top.
Okay, it won't be so easy. Please, you have to choose St. Peter's, Adesadel College, and WAS.
I think I typically tend to be supportive of the underdogs. I'll go for WAS.
Okay,
and I wish WAS the
I'll
best.
go for WAS, and then hand over to Nungwa Secondary.
Should we put some gold on it?
Well, let's talk about that behind the scenes.
Thank you so much for passing
pleasure.
through.
Thank you, Mama.
And then let's see if WAS makes it. If they do, what should we do? WAS, West Africa.
Well, I think if they do, one, we should invite them to the studio to talk and to share what they've done differently so that I guess it encourages others. And I think for us, we probably will talk to them behind the scene on what we can do. Yeah, probably you're right. A mind tour to see, because they're science students, to see science in action. And mining is a science-based industry, to see science in action. Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Thank you so much, Newmont.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Our pleasure.
Now, when we come back, they say they are underdogs. We'll be live at West Africa Senior High School. Maxwell Agbagba is on that beat. There's more to share. We'll be coming to you from Adesadel College as well. And watch out for St. Peter's. Stay with us.